Hey, Omega Ridge flower analyzed. Is that everything here then? I guess not, because, I'm not getting contacted. Okay, so I thought this was every kind of plant in Sapphire Ridge. Maybe there's just something to the north I haven't found yet. But welcome back. I'm the Comic Foil. This is CrossCode, and, oh. Man, I didn't mean to fall down there. But while I'm here, I can, yeah, I've been fighting a few of the beetles, mostly just, like, kind of looking at chests and trying to break plants open. But we're doing some side quests right now, in preparation for heading towards the real end game. I do want, though, it looks like I can get a gold chest over there if I do this part right. So I'm probably gonna do that before I get to any side quests, so I'll get back to you on that. Okay, here I go. So I can go up on this that I activated before. Sometimes if you see me just standing around like that, it's because I'm restarting the timer on my phone for how long this episode should be. Okay, so this gets me up to some other stuff. Oh, great, and I fell down again. That wasn't very smart. Okay, and then go across down here, start the timer on my phone again. And jump to the pagoda. Okay, I mean, not the... that's not a pagoda, that's a Torii gate, is what I meant. Okay, blue fiber robe. We can take a look at that. Equipment. Wow, the Warkeeper is 9 levels above the Galaxy Spiral Drill. Is that a robe, right? Magic robe. Oh, blue fiber robe. There we go. Higher HP, but I lose my resistances. I also lose a tiny bit of defense and focus, but I get HP regen. I do love having HP regen, but I also lose some balance. I think I'm gonna do it. This trait I'm a little bit iffy on, but I think I'll like the HP regen and the higher max HP enough that the resistances won't matter too much. Yeah, that one's a tough one, though. And then I'm gonna go back to my climate cowl now. Yeah, I don't need the strawberry hat right now, then, I guess. Though I might later, since apparently I still don't have all of the plants. Aw. Alright, there's nothing really over there anyway. So, yeah, I'm supposed to go meet that one character back in... Not Bergen Trail. Autumn's Rise... Yeah, up here at the Last Minute Heroes Plaza. Pretty close to our own guild headquarters. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna meet the head of the Last Minute Heroes. Ah, you must be the Spheromancer. Puella is waiting with our leader in the upper floor. Okay. Here we go. Ah, there she is. Hi. Hi. You must be Lee. Nice to meet you. I'm Wervin. I'm Wervin. I run things around here. And how about you? What attracted you to our quest posting? Not very talkative. Maybe not, but she was very enthusiastic about helping us. Your speech module's busted, isn't it? Thought so. I've seen that a couple of times before. Don't worry about it. You won't need to do any talking for this. But anyway, have you heard the tales of the last-minute heroes? Whenever a lone seeker is stuck in a dire situation, when a decisive battle goes out of hand, just when all hope seems lost, that's when we arrive. The cavalry of Crossworld. The cavalry of Crossworlds. I can't freaking talk. The ultimate Deus Ex Machina. Oh, that was Deus Ex Machina, but the U looked like a V, so I thought they were making a joke. Well, Deus Ex Machina it is. But they're not devs, they're players. Saving the day at the very last minute. I felt like there should have been, like, music there. It was weirdly quiet. Yes, that's what we do. Saving players in need at the last minute. That part's very important. That's our niche. And we do it everywhere in the playground at all times. Except on holidays, of course. Right, anyway, finding players in need and arriving just in time isn't exactly that easy. That's why we employ the LMRS, our amazing last-minute rescue system. Lemurs. He likes to make it sound super impressive, but really it's just guild members on the lookout in literally every corner of the playground. Well, that and our highly advanced communication system. That's right, we have access to some additional information. And we use it to de-link nearby guild members, telling them where to do the rescuing. Exactly. And with both of these things combined, the LMRS works flawlessly. Given we have enough guild members to help us, I was thinking about how I would say, like, could I say, like, lemurs? Lemurs? Unfortunately, we're currently short-handed. Yeah, everybody's distracted now that the new laser bridge builder has just been released. There's a laser bridge builder you can make your own? Whoa, it has? I gotta go for a second. Anyway, that's where you come in, Lee. We currently need more players on the lookout in Sapphire Ridge. And don't worry, we won't ask you to stay put for the whole day or anything. Yes, obviously, any amount of contribution is appreciated. To start things off, just head back to the Cave Inn in Sapphire Ridge and wait around the landmark. I'll give you remote support and tell you via D-Link if there's anyone in need of rescuing. Lee! Puela! Yay! Thanks for helping us out, Lee. No, too expensive. I'll wait for a sale. Oh, it's paid DLC. Yeah, I wonder how much money it costs to be signed up to CrossWorlds. The hardware must at least cost some money to, like... Because it seems like a full-body VR sort of thing. Okay, so it wants me to head back to the Cave Inn. Boo! Hi! I see you've arrived at the Cave Inn. Now you just have to sit tight and wait for the perfect moment. Yeah, it's like Wervin says. There's a fine line between being early, late, and right on time. And you don't have our finely tuned senses yet, but don't worry. Since you're new, I'll let you know when it's time to move out. And I have a feeling you won't have to wait too long. Thanks again, Lee. Puela Docta, out. Alright, wait at the Cave Inn in Sapphire Ridge for further instruction. So, we have to wait? Okay, hopefully not for too long. Yeah, am I just supposed to be, like, standing around here? This is certainly not the most exciting task. I should be fine as long as I don't leave this screen, right? Lee, it's time. A fellow player is in dire need in River Road, right to the west. Let's be quick. Time waits for no man or woman. Lee. It shouldn't matter that much whether or not I'm, like, nearby, timing-wise, because you can fast travel to most points. Well, no, that's not true, because you can't fast travel to that, so it would help to have people already at the fast travel points. Oh, I went east instead of west. Okay, they're probably dead by now. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I should figure out how to get that chest up there on the ledge at some point, too. So many chests, so little time. So you should be around here somewhere. I just can't help wanting to break things as I walk. Ah, somebody please help! Cool, so we actually see a Tri-Blader here. Okay, so these guys have a counter stance they activate, so I gotta be on the lookout for that. Oh, actually, somebody hit one of the switches for the puzzle, for the time puzzle. I should see if I can solve that. Nice. Whew, that was a close one. Thank you so much for the help. Say, are you with the Last Minute Heroes? Huh, I knew it. You guys are the best. Thanks a bunch. Looks like you saved the day, partner. Nice work. How about it? Still got time to rescue a few more players? Whew, that's the spirit. Just head back to the cave-in and wait for my call. Alright, before I do that, though, I want to see if maybe I can do this thing with the switches, which is probably going to take me a few tries. Okay, so I figured out how to get up a little higher on this screen, so now I can at least see this place from above. But I'm still not sure how I'm gonna hit all four of these. Okay, I guess it'll be easier from here, so let me give that a try. That's 1, 2, up, 3, okay, 10 seconds left. Hurry, hurry. 4. Nice! Okay, now I just need to get up there again, which I can do... So I had to go back to the north side of the screen. I was starting my timer again, that's why I ran into a thing. I had to go back to the north side of the screen and jump off from a raised bridge onto... Okay, Tremor Engine. I've seen those before. Cool. Okay. Alright, so that's one less done. And more waiting. Yep, so we're back to here. There's our perfectly normal landmark. Lee? Remember that guy from before? It looks like he's in trouble again. Why? Heck if I know. Anyway, he's currently in Northeast Pass. Better hurry. That would be funny if it's always the same guy. It's just like a guy who sucks. Alright, looks like we're... Oh man, who's gonna help me if I keep jumping into the water? Yeah, we want to go to Bamboo Passage. And then to the north here. Yeah, there are so many treasure chests around, it's almost disheartening. It makes me think I'm never going to get all of them. Please, somebody gotta help. Okay, can I use my new Ragnarok skill? Oh, wait, but... Okay, cool. Well, I did it. Can I use the Frost one already? Well, no, I can't because I would need more SP built up. Yeah, Ragnarok wasn't even particularly strong against those guys because, of course, the fire ones resist fire. Phew, that was close. Again! Why? Oh man, I really should try to be more careful, shouldn't I? I'll try. Anyway, thanks again for the rescue. I gotta go. Bye. I wonder if in-universe there's, like, more punishment for death than we have in the game. Jeez, that guy. He just seems to attract trouble. Why? I wish I knew. I guess he's just especially careless. I didn't see his username at first, but I should have known. We've helped him out before. Like, a lot. Long story. Wait, what the? Seriously, dude? What are you doing? Same guy again, and apparently he's kiting enemies now. There's way too many of them. Why? Better go help him. He's at Flower Lake. Lee. Alright, Flower Lake. Where is that again? Oh, hey, there's another area north of Spider Chasm I can check out. Where's the door to that? Alright. Yeah, because I know there's a landmark I still haven't gotten here, so I'd like to figure out... Maybe it is this quest that takes you there. No, that wouldn't make sense, because it said specifically Flower Lake. So, if there is a door up here, we should take it. Just to see what's behind it. Also, we should... Oh, we can't get this guy out. Not without another one. Okay, looks like we're gonna need the robots to reach that door. Yeah, that dude can wait. Sorry. Okay, will you be able to follow me all the way to the other robot? Come on, you can do it. You can make it. Nice. Had a feeling that was gonna happen. Okay, can I see what the cold ability is? Oh, no, I guess I don't have that one yet either. Or was that one a dash art? Okay, so wait. If I... Okay. So yeah, it wasn't that. Up, fell off the platform. Poor Tronny over there got chilled. Was slowly following behind. He was confusing both me and the computer players there because he was at a lower altitude that I couldn't hit. Alright. And follow me, please. Come on, up here. You can do it. Yeah. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Okay, what's this area called? High ground. Perfect for defeating Anakin. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely stuff to do around here. Okay, that's higher up. I can't shoot it from that altitude. Looks like this is all a big puzzle to get a golden chest. But you know, I can be about that. If I just drop down here. Oh, okay, we're not at that high of an altitude either. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can finagle a way to hit it. I don't have a very good shot. Oh, cool. Cool, that actually worked. Okay. It's not like I can get on the pagodas from that height exactly. No, I was probably just supposed to jump across the top of the bamboo. Yeah, let's try that again. I was talking a little bit about Marvel movies last time. You guys know I'm a big MCU shill. I was talking a little bit about just kind of the, like, how I don't think you need to see everything to see things like, for instance, the Marvels. I think the only prerequisite to seeing any of these movies, really... Well, if it's like a direct sequel, like, you should probably see Captain Marvel before you see The Marvels, but even then, I don't know how much that's going to matter. But I think in any kind of big connected universe thing, of which the MCU and, like, maybe Star Wars are the only real things like that in traditional movies. Other things more like video games or TV shows with huge continuity. But I always say in those sorts of things, the best place to start is wherever you want to. And if you have, like, if you have friends who are into it and you have questions, ask them. They will be so happy to explain things. But just, like... You know, you just, like, slowly fill in your knowledge of all of it. You don't... Like, especially with the MCU or Star Wars, just, like, start wherever seems interesting. If you know for a fact that you're interested enough that you're going to want to watch every Marvel movie, then I'd say it's better to watch them in the order they were created, because that's, like, the experience that they were originally seen in. People saw Iron Man 1 before they saw Captain America and the Avengers and so on and so forth. I'm kind of getting around this place. Oh, okay, I see. So eventually I'm supposed to take this Tory gate over. Yeah, this all seems like kind of a lot. Don't know how down I am to do all of this right now. But it's like the same way if you're actually trying to get into comics. Like, comic books... Marvel's continuity has been going on for more than 80 years. You're not going to start at the beginning. Nobody's going to actually read every Marvel comic. You take what you're interested in, and when another character pops in and you're like, oh, who's that? Oh, that's Shang-Chi. You either... You know, you look him up online or you ask a friend about him, and if he's if you find it really interesting, then sure, you can check out some Shang-Chi books, or you could just not, and you take as much of it as you want. I think there are things where you have more appreciation for Marvel movies. If you've seen every other Marvel movie, you might catch some more little references and stuff like that, but it's hardly necessary. The ones that, like, require more continuity understanding tend to be the less good ones. But even, like, the original Avengers, I remember people going to see Avengers 1 in 2012 without seeing Thor. And we're just kind of like, oh yeah, sure, like, okay, so who's this Loki guy? He's kind of weird, but I get it, he's a bad guy. You know, Thor explains, I'm a god, Loki's my brother, he's adopted. I think if the writing is good, you can bring newcomers up to speed in an organic way, which for the most part, I think the Marvel movies did. Please, Emily's freaking out, there's just so many bugs. Okay, nice. Okay, so that's my big ice attack. That I thought was called Fimbul Venter, but apparently Fimbul Venter is something else. Ugh, died from burn. Okay, we can try that again now. I wasn't being particularly strategic with that, I just kind of wanted to see... I just kind of wanted to see the big attack. Yeah, the problem, I think, especially with the shows, but also with the movies, there's just kind of been... I think they've been not paying writers enough, and not, like, not just for, like, what they do, but they've been, like, cutting corners with how often they have writers on sets for things. So that's why maybe some things feel like they're not the best choice for, like, overall continuity, or the tone feels messed up in certain places, because you have less quality control. You don't have supervisors there who are there to, like, you know, see that what is being filmed is thematically similar to what was written, if it's, like, being done as intended by the writers. Now, here's how to make an entrance. The cavalry's here. Well, that's pretty cool. We actually get saved by the last-minute heroes. Phew! I don't think I've ever seen so many beetles attacking at once. Ha! You can say that again. Wait, it's you? Yep, thanks again for the rescue. No problem. That was... how many times now? Dunno, I lost count. Seriously, you really should be more careful about the kinds of battles you end up in. Make sure to prepare yourself, learn skills, upgrade your equipment. That's probably a great way for him to level up. I know. In fact, I just collected the last few items I needed for the gear I always wanted. Finally, I can get rid of the Baki Kum stuff. He was still wearing the Baki Kum stuff. You didn't upgrade your equipment for so long? Yeah, pretty much. Why? I didn't want to waste money and items on equipment that I'd replace later on anyway, see? I do get that mindset, but I mean, just how did you even manage to get this far? Well, you helping me out when I was in trouble certainly helped a lot. But, like, the Gaia's Garden Temples are solo instances. How did you face roll it till you make it, right? Anyway, gotta get my new gear now. See you around. Honestly, he's a hero. You slay, King. You slay, low-level King. We're done. Hi. Nice work. That was a lot of samurai bugs, huh? Yes, indeed. And our little Tri-Blader troublemaker looked happy. Yeah, that guy sure keeps us busy. He does, doesn't he? That's why I set up a notification for whenever he logs in. He's been surprisingly quiet today, so I lost track of his movements until, like, 3 fights ago. But usually he gets into trouble minutes after he logs in. He's helped me perfect my timing because he's so predictable. How many times have we saved him already? Let me check. About 340 times now? Wow. Yeah, it's about time we stopped saving that one. Aw, you think so? He's become way too careless. Doesn't prepare for his battles at all. He's relying on our help way too much. We're here to rescue people in need, but people still should learn to fight for themselves. Well, when you're right, you're right. Our first exception. Maybe I should design him a badge. Ooh. Someone else needs help, and it's not that guy. I'll take this one. It was great meeting you, Lee. Bye. Well, that sure was something. I think you've helped us more than enough. Thanks a lot. And of course, as promised, here's your reward. Very nice. I got some full courses, which are great healing items. Alright, I gotta go. You never know when someone might need our help at exactly the right time. Feel free to drop by the headquarters whenever you like. Alright, another quest down. Okay, so we are level 56 now. We gained a lot of levels in a pretty short amount of time. Need one more CP for that. Then... what were we working on over here? Yeah, do we want Flickering Stars, which, stop time and pummel an enemy with an uncontrollable... yeah, or... create a start and end point and dash between them multiple times, automatically attacking everything in between. I'll go with Flickering Stars for now. Yeah, and I know there's ways to, like, change your circuit board. I just haven't been that interested to do so yet. I'm really just kind of trying to own the builds that I've chosen. But I know that if I really, really want to try something else, I can. So let's look at our quests again. Yeah, Henry still... right, yeah, that boss. Apparently that boss in the, like, Lichy area is supposed to be one of the harder bosses in the game, so I'm fine waiting on that a little longer. Gotta find the Stone of Ages. And there's the turret defense. I could probably handle the turret defense now. Yeah, let's go do that. That's in... Yeah, I think one of the... I think there's a teleport straight to that place in one of these buildings. Temple of Innovation, guys, darn it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to face check all these buildings. Alright, managed to find it pretty quickly. So we need to talk to the turret, I think, and ask for the challenge. Yeah, challenge mode. What score are we trying to get again? Was it 300? 500. Reach 500 points in turret invasion. Okay. Okay, so we've learned that we only really need to do shock and wave. And normal. Okay, so who's coming from that way? You guys, I forget which one you're more weak to. You're more weak to shock, so... And it's about 25 to hit one of these, so it's about 25 energy to activate a new turret. I'm actually off to a really bad start, though. Whoops. Yeah, I was kind of slow figuring out. I was spending too much time trying to think about what I wanted to do, so I think I might actually mulligan this one. Okay, here they come. Wait for the shield to go down, and begin firing on them right away. I already have one set up further on the right side. So let's hurry up and set up a wave turret here. Yeah, so these shock hats are more weak to wave. Okay, that gives me 43 energy. So how about we put another shock here, and okay, more coming from the right side, of course. Yeah, they have so much more health, which is a problem. Did this activate? I was trying to activate it. Yeah, they're just like so much beefier now than they were before. Okay, taking some hits now, but that's okay. Now the plants, I know they're weak to... Yeah, they're weak to heat and shock, so I'm gonna, yeah, keep it to just doing shock and wave, shock and wave. Okay. Yeah, I took one hit, but that's alright. Left side incoming. Yeah, I can also use my SP on range attacks. Keep that in mind. Oh, I still don't have enough energy? Come on now. Okay, we... Oh. Alright. 134, that's a start. Okay, doing a little bit better now. Got a score of 100, and we got some more energy to work with now, which is nice. Yeah, I think the idea is just to try and use energy as soon as you have it. Let's, yeah, let's do something about our balance here. Cool. Alright, so bad stuff happening over here, it sounds like. Yeah, they weren't getting this ox fast enough. Yep, balance not really working out there. Maybe I need more neutral turrets. Okay, but I did manage to get that guy in the end. Oh, taking some hits again. Got some more energy still, so I'll turn this one to shock, because that's where they're walking by. Alright, looks like we have more coming in on the left. Oh, they had like a level 3 building there. Did it actually go off? Wait, is this it? Is this what the level 3 looks like? No, I think that's just a level 2. Okay, let's go back and look at this side again. Yeah, it's not breaking their shields fast enough. Okay, yeah, that's the level 3. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that just happened on the screen. And that guy's shield still wasn't even broken. So yeah, we need like another regular turret over here, I think. Okay, that'll be a regular in case someone somehow gets that far without their shield being broken. Ridiculous as that sounds, it seems to be happening. Okay, and let's start this turret as well. Yeah, I think if you wanted to just, like, not think about it as much, turning all of them neutral would probably work. Yeah, I'm just, like... Yeah, I'm just putting, like, the complete power of the storm. Just, like, the fury of Thor on them there. Alright, drinking my teas. I have 69 nice energy. What am I gonna do with that energy? Okay, I hope that's good enough. The only thing... Because that's like as much as I can possibly have, so as long as my neutral turrets still manage to break shields down, I should be good. Or at least there shouldn't be, like, any better that I could be doing. Okay, well, I've gotten over 500 points, so I'm happy about that. So I will be able to beat this quest now. But I might as well try to do as good as I possibly can on it, right? I don't know if I even want the treasures that you exchange these points for, but... yeah, might as well. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of enemies coming from this way now. Do I have a level 3? No, the level 3 for this is something else. Okay, it feels good. It feels good to actually get to a point in the tower defense where it is working. Yeah, there aren't any turrets I forgot to activate, are there? I don't think so. I think I'm working at maximum capacity. It also seems like the turrets are, like, getting more powerful. Is that possible? Yeah, and I'm doing slower charge shots just so that I don't elementally overload. Yeah, they are taking care of everything. So I guess they're just going to keep cranking up the number of enemies, or perhaps the HP of the enemies, until the turrets cannot keep up damaging them any longer. Great. Well, I guess just to talk, I really do have Marvel on my mind. Just to kind of finish/continue my thoughts with that. Yeah, despite my thinking that the, like, you have to see everything complaint doesn't really hold water, there are lots of other valid complaints of it. I feel like they're having trouble finding the balance now between having stories be interesting standing on their own and having stories interesting contributing to the universe. I don't know if they're kind of putting all their money on Kang now to be, like, the next big threat, which was a good move, but the way he was handled in Quantum Mania, in Ant-Man Quantum Mania, just, like, made him... See, here's the problem. I think Jonathan Majors is a really, really good actor. That is the problem. He's too good of an actor. No, that it makes me feel bad that, like, we're kind of canceling him, and... So Jonathan Majors allegedly did some stuff. Woman charged him for, yeah, some, like, kind of domestic abuse charges. If he did those things, that is terrible. I guess the problem is we just don't really know whether or not he did these things. I'm gonna change this to neutral. That's, like, none of my business at this point because the woman dropped the charges. You know, I'm not saying I don't believe the victim, I'm saying the charges were dropped. And there's lots of reasons why... Oh, I can't change the turrets once they've been set. Interesting. Well then, I guess we're gonna see the end of this soon then. Oh, and I'm just gonna get killed. Nice. Smokin' 6 style. Defeat a total of 200 enemies, something something, I guess, during the tower defense. You have shown your skills and beaten the challenge. Don't really get anything from that, but it's nice. Trade 4 tokens. Really, I'm trading my tokens for other things, I think. Elderwood, Cross Sandwich, Final Dinner, and the Trench Boots, which I already have Trench Boots. I guess I will take a Cross Sandwich, and I will take... Oh, now I don't have enough for the Final Dinner, though. And I don't really feel like playing this again right now, but maybe I will some other time. I think all the things that Jonathan Majors has appeared in, he's been a very compelling villain. I'm interested in him. He's very imposing in the way he acts. So I think it's weird that Quantum Mania kind of made him so easily defeated. Like, I think he's still out there. I think in what happens in Quantum Mania, I'm going to spoil Quantum Mania a little bit. But he supposedly dies. I don't think he really died. I think he's out there somewhere. I think he fell into that machine and got shrunk or pulled through time or some quantum ridiculousness. He's Kang. He always comes back. They're still treating him as a threat with, like, the Council of Kangs, and, like, Loki makes it a really big deal. That, like, holy crap, it's Kang. But just, like, from the showing in Quantum Mania that they were able to take down the guy who is supposedly the worst one, like, I think they should have made it more clear that, like, I think Kang should have won. I think Ant-Man should have, like, saved the day, but Kang still also gets what he wants. Sorry, I'm spinning my wheels now, thinking too much about Marvel. I wanted to look around Rhombus Square more. I want to try and find that last special stone, which I think is around here somewhere. I really like Ant-Man, and I really like Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think those are both really underrated Marvel movies. They're usually kind of laughed at as being, like, the lesser series of Marvel movies. I think they're really good. The first Ant-Man movie especially has a lot of heart. Both of them are really fun. Quantum Mania is just, like, a lot less fun to me, and a lot of that has to do with it being in the quantum realm and being in a place where, you know, because what's fun about Ant-Man? He shrinks, and things around him are bigger. That fight with the, like, Thomas the Tank Engine stuff, that's funny. Him and Yellow Jacket fighting inside a purse with, like, lifesavers and the cell phone bouncing around, and then, like, jumping off the cell phone, and it, like, Spotify comes on. Like, that's great. When you're in the quantum realm, and everything's just kind of like a CGI mess, I'm not even gonna get into everything going on with CGI, how the CGI doesn't always look good, and how they don't pay their CGI staff enough, and AI art and all that. Not even gonna get into that. Ant-Man shrinking and growing in a world where everything is, like, weird and alien and CGI, like, doesn't mean anything. There's no context to how big he is, and you can't do the kind of fun that is Ant-Man being small and Yellow Jacket being hit by a Thomas the Tank Engine toy train. And Quantum Mania was kind of there was a triple whammy between that and Doctor Strange and... Yeah, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Thor Love and Thunder. I don't think Love and Thunder or Multiverse of Madness are bad movies. I think there's actually a lot of good, especially in Multiverse of Madness. But they are all disappointing movies, and they're all messy movies. And I think that really hurt people's hype for more Marvel stuff. And then there's the shows, which can be a lot of fun, but my statement is that none of the MCU shows have ever, quote-unquote, stuck the landing. None of them ever have good finales. They're just kind of like, oh, we're done now. Loki Season 2, I'm watching right now, is honestly, like, kind of really tedious. Because, like, you'd think the stakes would be higher than ever because it's, like, the whole timeline, but I don't really understand what's at stake here. They're, like, saving the TVA so that they can save it. I don't know. It's just... It's a lot of talking about what might happen if they do this, that, and the other thing, and if Kang comes back, and there's not enough, like, consequences, and it's... After watching, episode 4, I was kind of like, I'm not liking this very much, and just out of curiosity, I went on Twitter to see what other people were saying, and there is a crowd that likes Loki a lot, and was, like, really hype about everything that was happening, and that made me really happy. That even though I'm not enjoying it as much, there are still people who are diehard Loki people. It's the same kind of, like... I think it's a lot of that same kind of crowd that's, like, Supernatural, Doctor Who, Sherlock, you know, the Super Wholock crowd, for you Tumblr people. So there was stuff that I was like, okay, that's kind of predictable that happened, but other people were like, oh my god, that just blew my mind, and, like, I'm happy for them that they're having fun. I'm just not. Thought Season 1 was pretty darn good. Season 2, I'm kind of losing interest in it. But I'm still gonna watch all of it because it is Marvel, and I'm still trying to do my 100% of being up to date with everything happening in the MCU. Okay, so I don't know where this last stone is, but I'm going to keep looking for it, and hopefully I will find it next time on CrossCode. I'm the Comic Foil. I promise I won't ramble about Marvel stuff next time. It is a franchise that's very important to me, so I'm very opinionated about it, and I have a lot of thoughts about how it's going down. But enough about that. You guys get on with your day. Yeah. See you later.